Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. And Arjuna fell at the feet of Lord Krishna, hearing all those glories, divine glories of Lord Krishna. He was so eager internally, he could not express his inner desire. He asked Lord, "Oh Lord, I am really so blessed. I have heard from your own mouth all the glories, and you only can explain your glories, and none else can do this. And now, having heard all these glories from you, from your own mouth, I cannot resist myself." So he says in the fourth sloka, "Manyase jadi tatshakyam maya drashtum iti prabho yogeshwara tato me tam darsayamasa darsayatanam abhyayam." O Lord, if thou thinkest it possible for me to see it, do thou then, O Lord of the yogins, Yogeshwara, show me thy imperishable self. See how the mind of the individual beings are so deluded by the power of Lord. Though Krishna is explaining everything in such a way which is not possible to see by the physical eyes, clearly he has told it this. You can see it by intuitional eye, by meditation. So many times emphatically he has declared it. Yet Arjuna is stubborn. Just like we fellows, we want to see, understand the truth which is beyond understanding. We try to understand. That is the beauty of the Maya. That is the power of Maya. Again and again it is said, it is not possible for this mind, intellect, etc., to reach that silent zone. It is beyond everything. Even the time cannot enter there. So, having heard all these, yet we like to see the form of God. Have you seen the God? We ask each other. Yes, yes, I have seen. Sometimes, long ago, Lord came in vision. I saw him in the dream. Oh, it was so blessing, so enchanting. Oh, I was simply bewildered in the dream. I got up. It was real because while seeing it, I got up and I believe it, and oh, Swami has seen the God. Now that praise, now he will dupe me in a dungeon. Oh, I have seen the God. Such is the power of Maya. Again and again we say, the scriptures say, stop your mind thinking. In every way, don't try to understand anything, it is beyond understanding. Don't try to see anything, it is beyond names and forms. Yet we don't. We hear and we overhear it, we don't hear it. Arjuna also is mad after seeing such a universal form. So Lord has to show something and to console him. Manyase jadi tatshakyam. O Lord, if you thinkest it possible for me to see it, do thou then, O Lord of the yogins, show me thy imperishable self. How it can be seen and shown? Anyhow, that's why he was terrified. Where mind cannot reach, how can you see that form by your mental or intuitional eye? Anyway, Arjuna is very keen and eager to see the cosmic form of the Lord. He prays to him to grant him the vision. This supreme vision can be obtained only through his grace. Anyway, Yogeshwara also means the Lord of Yoga. A yogi is one who is endowed with the 8 psychic powers, siddhis. The Lord of the yogins is Yogeshwara, and yoga is identity of the individual soul with the Absolute. Yoga is identity of the individual soul with the Absolute. It is not merging, it is not uniting, it is identifying. He who is able to bestow this realization of identity on the deserving spiritual aspirant is Yogeshwara. That's how he addresses Lord Krishna as Yogeshwara. He who is able to create, preserve, destroy, well and graciously release is the Lord. These 5 actions, Panchakriyas, are known respectively as Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirodhana and Anugraha. Anugraha, bless somebody. Then when Arjuna was so interested, so keen, so eager to see his universal form, then Lord says, the blessed Lord said, Pasyame partha rupani satasotha sahasrasah nana vidhani divyani nana varna kritani cha. Lord said, see his explanations, Lord's wordings, from that we can understand many things. Each word has got deep meaning. Pasyame partha rupani. Lord Arjuna asked that universal form one. What does universal form mean? It is multiple. It is not one. That's why Lord says, Partharupani, Pasyame Partharupani. And this also what we call in our language all-round vision. 360 into 360 to the power 360 and infinite. All-round vision. So at a glance, how it is, many times we have seen it. By example, see, when you are standing at the foothill, you will be able to see in the forest at least 100 meters ahead, 100 meters behind. Or let it be, if it is a straight road, you are standing somewhere, hardly 1 kilometer front, 1 kilometer behind, that much. But who is standing on the top of the hill? He can see your past, present at a glance, 10 kilometers behind you, 10 kilometers ahead you. That is called seeing the past and future at present. It is because of wide angle of vision. And as you go up, so the angle of vision will be widened. So one who is on the center, he sees everything at every moment and in every way. His vision is 360 into 360. In this way, Lord Krishna says, behold, Arjuna, forms of mind, pasyame partharupani, forms, plural. Satasotha sahasrasa, again is explaining it in hundreds and thousands. Hundreds and thousands, how can you see at a glance? That is not possible for this physical eye. Nana vidhani, that also again multiplied, nana vidhani, of many kinds. Divyani, their divine forms. Nana varna kritani cha, and of different colors and shapes, different shapes and sizes. Is there any measurement of the shapes? So many universal forms at a time in one vision. What will be your condition? That is what happened to Arjuna. We shall see it. It is very interesting. We cannot think of it, he wants to see it. Behold, O Arjuna, forms of mind by the hundreds and thousands of different sorts, divine and of various colors and shapes. Nana varna, nana krita size. Kritanija. Oh. Divyani, divine, supernatural. Our physical eyes are subject to nature. Even the intellect is subject to nature. It is composed by the nature only. Trigunatmak nature. So, our intellect, our super intellect even cannot hold this. Supernatural. Satasaha, Sahasrasaha, by the thousands and thousands, countless numbers. O Arjuna, I want you to behold the cosmic form. All beings are and entities are there. All beings and entities are there. The fat and the lean, the short and the tall, the red and the black, the active and the passive, the rich and the poor, the intelligent and the dull, the healthy and the sick, the noisy and the silent, those that are awake, those that are asleep, the beautiful and the ugly, and all grades of beings, with their distinctive marks are all there in my universal form. The blueness of the sky, the yellowness of the silk, the redness of the twilight, the blackness of the coal, the whiteness of the snow, and the greatness of the leaves, greenness of the leaves will be seen by you. You will also behold the object of various shapes. Now see, Pasyadityan Basun Rudran Asvino Marutastatha Bahunya Drishta Purvani Pasyacharyani Pasya Aschyaryani Bharata. O Arjuna, whatever he had told in the way of telling his glories, all these he had already told. Now he says, see all these what I told you in me only. Behold the Adityas. Adityanam aham Vishnu. So, behold me, all the Adityas, the Vasus, he said, Vasunam Pavakaschasmi. The Rudras, Rudranam Sankarastasmi. All these he has already said. So now he is telling, repeating it, see all these in me, not one, but in many forms. Behold the Adityas, the Vasus, the Rudras, the two Aswins, and also the Marutas. Behold many wonders never seen before, O Arjuna. Adityas, Vasus, Rudras and Marutas have already been described in the previous chapter. Not these alone, behold also many other wonders never seen before by you or anybody else in this world. Lord Krishna had showed his universal form to many, but each form will be different. What did Jasoda saw? What did Jasoda see? When she caught him, Krishna, to see whether you have eaten coal. sand or brick, something, mitti. Show me your mouth. Lord showed his mouth. It was wandering. But Yasoda felt unconscious. She could not hold that picture. The suns, moons, many, and stars, and so many universes in his mouth. So he fell down faint. And Devaki also saw the form when he was born. He saw the Chaturbhuja Murti. To prove, my dear mother, don't be afraid, I will take care of me. Don't be afraid. And whatever I said, just follow it. Duryodhana also saw the universal form. It was one, but so gigantic he could not, and so luminous, he could not look at the form. He got fainted. Duryodhana, he was trying to hold him and handcuff him, arrest him. He could not. Many others I have seen. Huh? Yes. Rama also showed the same thing to Kausalya. Rama showed something to Mata Uma, Parvati, Sati. Wherever he looked, they are Ram, Lakshmana, Sita. Everywhere Ram, Lakshmana, Sita. She was thinking Sita is kidnapped, but Sita is with him all the time in innumerable forms. So at last she had to close her eyes and keep silent, sit silently. She could not see even. So in this way, these forms are different from each other, but it is bewildering and it is something beyond perception. Nobody can see it. Everywhere it was the same, but different. Same as well as different. And he says, nobody has seen it before in this world. So every form will be different. Yahi kastam jagat krishnam pasyadya sataracharam mama dehe gudakesa jachanyad drashtumichasi. Whatever you want to see this also, and whatever is not there, that also you can see. That is the magic. Now behold, O Arjuna, in this my body, the whole universe centered in one, including the moving and the unmoving, and whatever else thou desirest to see. Whatever you want to see, you will see in me. Anyat, other, whatever else, your success or defeat in the war also. Whatever has not yet happened, the future also you will see. I gave the example. The person sitting on the hilltop, he sees the future and the past at a glance. Whatever is impossible for you to sea at the foothill. Similar is the vision of people flying in the air. They see 100 kilometers at a glance. They see the cars moving, trains moving, everything. At night, we see from the above 10, 15 cities at a time, blinking, some star like some glowworm like something is in these city areas. So many big cities together. So this is the wonder of wide angle vision. Other whatever else you want to see, your success or defeat in the war, about which you have entertained a doubt, what will happen in the war, what will happen, how the society will be ruined, how disharmony will take place in the social traditions and all these rules and regulations, I will be cause for all those disorders. That also you can see. Lord again says, Natu mam sakyase drashtum anenaiva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pasyame yogamaishwaram. He knows this pretty Arjuna, he cannot see anything, though he is the Nara, he is empowered by Lord Krishna, and that's how he is behaving like his friend. Now he has understood him, and now he has surrendered to him. Sisyasteham sadhima mam tvam prapannam. I am taking refuge under your feet, my dear, my Lord. I am builder to understand, to decide what should I do and what should not. Now he has understood a little, and now he will understand fully. Natu mam sakyase drashtum anena eva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pasyame yogamaishwaram. But thou art not able to behold me with these thine own eyes. I give thee the divine eyes. Behold my lordly yoga, divine yoga. How am I? See me. You know, once what happened? Some pilgrims had arrived in bus stand Uttarkasi. It was midday. There was a Fakkad Mahatma, very carefree. He used to go to beg from 5, 6 houses, Madhukari, and sometimes he goes towards the town side. Sometimes he goes to some villages. Hamara just for one day food. Once he used to eat, that is the rule. And he was coming from finishing his Madhukari at Ganga bank, and he was coming. At that time, some of that leader of the group of pilgrims came running to Swamiji. Swamiji, Swamiji, please hear me. Swamiji stopped there. Yes, what? Swamiji, do you know you are a Swamiji, so you must be knowing we have come from Rajasthan, very far off places, and we want to have darshan of Swamiji. Here, important Swamijis. We have to see, have darshan of Mahatmas. Can you direct us somewhere? Our Pakkad Mahatma stood silent. Second time he requested, Swamiji, we are strangers here. We don't know anything here. Just now we have arrived. And we want to have darshan of Mahatma. Please direct us where to go, where shall we meet some Mahatmas. Second time also he heard and he was looking at them. Didn't answer. Third time the person repeated, Swamiji, please. Then Swamiji, he was a carefree Mahatma. Swamiji, Mahatma, you fool blind fellows. Don't you see your Mahatma here, standing here? Look at me, see me, have darshan. Where shall I go to find some Mahatmas? I am standing before you, blind fellows. Then the fellow fell at his feet. Yes, now. This is how Lord Krishna is standing before him, before Arjuna, and he is asking, show me your divine form. So Lord has to show, see me, but not by these eyes. This is how, though we see not. Though we hear not. We don't pay attention to what we hear and what we see. Haphazard perception. So Lord says, Natumam sakyase drashtum aneneva swachakshusha divyam dadamite chakshu pasyame yogamaishwaram. I shall give you the divine eyes. Behold my glories. Lordly yoga. No fleshly eyes can behold me in my cosmic form, because the angle of vision is so limited. We don't see anything. If we see front, nobody knows what is going on behind. What to speak of all the 10 sides? One can see it through the divine eye or the eye of intuition. It should not be confused with seeing through the eye or the mind. It is an inner experience. So unless you go to samadhi, you cannot see. You cannot have all-round vision. And if you go to samadhi in all-round and get all-round vision, then how it is called samadhi? As we have heard in the Yoga Sutras and from other scriptures, samadhi means no thoughts, no mind, no chitta, all the waves of the thoughts are stopped. It has been quiet, stand still. So in that state, how can you see something? How can you see something? When you have a binocular, you can see far off things, 20 kilometers away, 100 kilometers away, objects you can see were just near you, isn't it? So can you see all things at a time, though you are able to see so many things at a time and so nearer to you, which is so far from you? Wherever you direct the vision, that you will see. In this way, the mind is quite standstill, there is no waves in the mind. Mind is there. It is not together wiped out. The mind will be there. Mind means here the supreme power, which has taken the form of mind, intellect, ego, chitta, prana, everything is the nature, the supreme power. So, that power is all-pervading. When it wants to see something, though he is present, she is present everywhere, yet she can be centrified anywhere. In Samadhi, the mind is quite motionless, and yet that superior mind, that is intuitional eye or something beyond it, we cannot, it is experiential eye. Wherever it is focused, that will be visible to you. In the Samadhi, mind doesn't work there. That state cannot be explained in words exactly. That is matter of experience. When the mind is totally dead, no vibrations are there, yet it can do anything and everything. That is the magic power of the supreme power. That is the magic. Though it is standstill, yet it can circulate all over. Because everywhere it is present. That is how it gets the all-round vision. See, for example, I am all-pervading in the body. As a body, I am the body. So where is the body? Body is all-pervading in all the parts of the body. I am present in the toe, I am present in the thumb, I am present in the tail, and I am present in ears, nose, tongue, everywhere, front and back, everywhere. You don't see the backside, but if there is an ant scratching you, are you not able to see it by feeling? That's how it is not question of physical eye, but your presence. That presence is experience. So whatever is happening in the body, anywhere, at any time, even in sleep, you are aware of the body unawaringly. If a mosquito sits and sings in your ear, you drive it out. Instinctively, you don't know it body-wise, but your inner self works. That instinct. In that way, whatever is happening in the body, I am aware of it at all time because I am the body. That's how when you enter into samadhi, your identity becomes one with the Absolute. So Absolute means omnipresent, omniscient and omnipotent. So omnisciency says wherever anything you want to see, it is at present and here. In that way. And other example we can have. It is possible. See, I want to talk to my friend who is sitting in New York. How can I have contact? I have to contact first with the satellite, somehow or other, my phone. Now, phone is, it does wonder. The connectivity is fast with the satellite, and then in a fraction of a second, the waves are so fast, it searches the particular number and it connects the phone at New York. And now, through the satellite, who is in what is in a neutral zone, all above, high above the earthly zone. When you have contact with that, then you can have contact all over the world. In that way, the connectivity is first connected with the one which is seeing everything at a glance. The satellite has contact with all over the world, earth, anywhere and everywhere. So in that way, when you have the connectivity with the Absolute in the Samadhi, then you have achieved that state which can connect with anything or everything within the universe or outside the universe. Whatever is possible and whatever is impossible also. Everything is there because it is all pervading and because it knows everything. And there is no time of past or future. There is only one time it is present. No time is there. So everything at present and here now. That is how a person can see everything in Samadhi. Though it is silent, though it is not at all working, yet it is all-knowing at every time without any condition. Yes, sir.
Maharaj, this is from a relative point of view. So from a relative point of view, if you say be present in the sense, so if one is present, so in that case should we understand that he doesn't see the object?
Real present is neither object nor acceptance nor rejection nor object nor subject, nothing it is. It is beyond time. The real present is beyond time. What is that? I showed you always I show you in the magic class, yoga sit class. The background is continuous. And over that cut pieces of other paper, other colored paper is overlapping it. Backside is continuous whiteness. And the side where what you see, everywhere there is intervals, gaps, and now and then you see the whiteness and yellowness, so it is confusive. That is how we are in the world. Though the continuous presence is ever continued from the background, but on the surface it is disturbed. It looks like being disturbed, but internally it is never disturbed. So in that way, wherever and whatever you have, even the ignorant persons, they know it without knowing. That is the inner current. The superficial water is calm and quiet, but underneath in the oceans there is current. In the bottom water there is current. Water moves, but superficially it stands still. In that way, we are always, and in the bottom of the water, nothing moves. Everything is stand still. So, the cars are moving on the road, but road never moves. In that way, the background, the substratum, the causeless cause which is holding everything in it, that is ever present, so it cannot be absent. And absence are your overlooking or haphazard visions. That's how your visions are interrupted and your visions are limited. When you have the connectivity with the background, you are continuous. There is no question of any question.
So from a relative point of view, should we understand the seer seen and the seen process would not be there? It's not applicable?
No, nothing. Present means absolute silence. And your body and senses, your mind acts as per the situation, demand of the time and situation. That becomes your instinct because of the force of the nature, because they are, all these body and senses, they are subject to the nature. But you become the witness of it, and you never are involved in all these. The senses or the body, they will accept or reject according to the need of the time and situations, and that becomes agreeable to the nature. It doesn't harm anyone. That becomes harmonious. In that way, the life of present, and if you have a little glance of it, then that is called presence of mind. If mind is somehow or other connected with that standstill situation, then it quickly connects itself with that state and then it decides the right thing. Presence of mind. Presence of mind means one-pointed mind only. Awareness of mind. That means connectivity with the awareness. Or we tell it in other terms, it is inner voice or the inner call, voice of the self. In many terms we say it, the same thing, the equilibrium state. If you can connect with that, then everything is at present. There is no time, there is no change, nothing is there. That is called presence of mind. That is called intuition also. Or dharana, dhriti, prajna, all these, smriti, medha, all these words are used for that only, that state only. So in this way he says, "Oh Arjuna, I will graciously, I am pleased with you. You have surrendered to me. To have something from anyone, just go and fall at his feet. The person is in your clutches. Once some of our Guru Bhai, Grihasti Guru Bhai, he came from, he is a great businessman. So he came, very often he used to come to Guru Nivas, and Babu's father, what was his name? Daulat Manchandani, Daulat. So, and he is a funny man, always he cracks jokes with everyone, very jocular person. Sometimes we are talking something in Guru Nivas. He said, I can capture, means I can hold anybody in this world under my clutches. I am a businessman, I know the trick. I said, it is impossible. Don't be proud of such foolish nonsense ideas. You cannot vasikaran to have influence. You cannot do this with everyone. No, I can. Then I asked, how? How can you? Now just have some humbleness, fell at anybody's feet. He is at your service. And I said, no, it is not possible everywhere. Can you do so with your Guru? Can you persuade your Guru? Yes, Swamiji. I said, how? Now you must know the loopholes of the others. Then catch there. Then he is at your service. So what is loophole there in your Guru? I know that. There is something lacking in Guru also. I said, don't talk nonsense. No, Swamiji, it is practical. You can you can influence also your Guru. I said, how? Now you know, your Guru is so kind, he cannot see tears in the devotee's eyes. Just somehow or other, have some tears and fell at his feet. He is at your clutches. Whatever you say, he will say yes. That is loophole. I accepted, yes, you are right. Guru cannot see the problems of the true disciple. He has to remove it, so he can do anything and everything for the sincere devotees. Whatever you ask, he will do it. That is the loophole in Guru. All the Gurus, they are the ocean of kindness, mercy. They cannot see the difficulties of the true, sincere disciples. That is the way to capture Guru. And that I have experienced also. It is not intentionally I did, but naturally I did. When whatever I asked Gurudev, he didn't allow me. And when I was hopeless, I started weeping from my heart of hearts. I was sobbing, weeping, and I could not control myself because I was frustrated. Gurudev was testing me, or he was just trying to see me. So he sent someone to search for me. I was serving at Gurudev's personally. So in satsang, when I was missing, he asked, call that boy, where has he gone? Everybody was searching. One person saw me hiding somewhere behind the almirahs, and I was weeping and breaking my head. I could not control myself. I asked for sannyas. I didn't know why to take sannyas. What? Somebody asked me, you should take sannyas. So it entered my heart. I have to take sannyas. I asked Gurudev to give sannyas. No. Thrice he refused. So I was frustrated. I could not control myself. I was weeping. And 2-3 Guru has caught hold me and brought before Swamiji. I was weeping. And then, oh ji, girls weep like this. Are you a girl? And that in a manner he said, I was weeping so profusely. And in a fraction of a second, I started laughing aloud. Everybody was wonderstruck. How this boy, now he was weeping, now he is laughing. And then Gurudev said, oh ji, write his name on the top of the list. Allowed, you are allowed, yes. So this is how you have to persuade your Guru. Of course, I didn't do it intentionally. It was but natural. But this is the way to influence your Guru even. And the gods also. Your God will not be able to see the tears in your eyes. He has to come running. The mother cannot see the cry of the child. She has to come running. Let the boiling milk go to hell, she will come to the risk of the child. So is the case with Lord and Guru. So in this way, Lord Krishna is so kind. He says, without asking, he says, I shall give you the divine eyes. Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, I give thee the divine eye by which you will be able to behold my sovereign form, by it see my marvelous power of yoga. Anena, with this, the fleshy eye or the physical eye, the earthly eye. So, divyam dadamite chakshuhu, I will give you the divine eye. And then comes Sanjay Uvacha, tomorrow we shall see where from this Sanjay comes. In the first chapter we have discussed a little about Sanjay. He was the minister of Dhritarashtra, and Dhritarashtra wanted to see because he was blind, all the happenings going on in the battlefield. He requested Lord Krishna, I want to see the battle among my children. I am most eager to see it. How can I do this? I want to get all the information time to time, moment to moment. The Lord was very kind. He said, I give the video to Sanjay, not to you. Sanjay will inform everything. By the video he will see everything. Wireless. That is divine eye. Sanjay Uvacha, tomorrow we shall see. Now Sanjay is informing, giving all the details to the king Dhritarashtra, who was blind. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavaseshyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai. Satchidananda Bhagavan ki jai. Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Gita Mata ki jai. Hare